Hey, what's up? What's up? Fight fans, everybody out there in the world, the world full of fight fans, not speaking to any party in particular. Um, this video, I wanted to talk about what I've just seen recently, an issue that everybody knows, not that many people talk about, the corruption in boxing. Um, my man Teddy Atlas is coming out and talking about it. Um, as of recently. Um, why I don't know. Why now? I don't know what motivated him to do it. Maybe one of his personal, like maybe he has a fighter that has lost in a controversial decision recently, and he has a personal relationship with that fighter. He might be training that fighter. It might be just he might be close to him. I don't know, but he is talking real stuff. It is what it is. Yes, boxing's got some corrupt systems. I mean, it's there is no system to like block the corruption in boxing. It just is what it is. Um, like he said, the people who make the money in boxing, the people who stand to make the profits in boxing, and the people who are supposed to officiate and take care of everything in boxing, there is no buffer in between. There's no intermediate. There's nothing. There's no middleman. There's nothing to say, you know what? The people who make the money and people who, keep everything in order can't just become best friends and be like, oh my gosh, you know what? I think I'm going to buy you a Benz for Christmas. Like, there's nothing to stop that. There's nothing to guarantee that that doesn't happen. There's no system set in place where it's like, oh my God, that referee's just simply going to get fired. He's just simply going to lose his job. It's that simple. We are the NBA. We don't tolerate that. It's not like that. So I appreciate him for coming out and saying what he's saying because Teddy Atlas is a respected um, person in boxing. As for his personal life, that's his personal life. You know what I mean? If you're the best surgeon on the planet and you're not the best morally whatever person, but you're the best surgeon, shit, I still want you to do my surgery. Why? Because you're the best at that job. So when people leave comments, feel free to leave comments about Teddy Atlas or whatever you want to say. But when people say stuff about his personal character and whatever have you, that's not what I'm talking about. So I could honestly care less. I don't know him like that. But being raised on boxing like Teddy Atlas helped raise me in boxing. He, listening to his voice, even on video games, ESPN, on Fight Night, and all that kind of stuff. So he's a pretty credible person in my opinion. Um, as far as the judges go, um, I don't know. Like I've witnessed them being relatively fair in New York. Um, and that's just my experience with them in New York. Not entirely fair, but relatively fair. Um, I respect the commission. I'm actually supposed to fight up there, so I mean I'm hoping that it all goes well. But as far as the referees go, I don't trust most referees. Only I, Steve Smoger. Steve Smoger is the quintessential hero referee. Everybody should want Steve Smoger to referee their fight. Matter of fact, I want him to referee my fight because he gets down to the core of boxing. He lets you fight. It's you versus this person. He gives you every opportunity that he sees happening. If he sees a match that is just outclassed, well, they don't even put him in matches like that. I don't think anymore. But where one fighter's just simply outclassing another one, he shouldn't even be in the ring. Then I mean, any referee, and him I believe included, would stop that while there's a slaughter going on. But as far as these early stoppages and these questionable stoppages and all that stuff, that's not him. He doesn't do that. He referees the fight. He does his job and he does it well. I actually had the pleasure of meeting him one time, and I thought I mean, I was thankful. It was a good thing. I appreciate him. I like the man. He's an awesome guy. I think I can speak for the entire boxing world when they say he is the best referee. He truly is. He is the referee to have, the referee to be. I think he is a New York referee as well. I mean, of course they pay him to travel and referee because he's the truth. He's the man. But if more referees were like that, the sport would be a little different. The sport would be way different. No, not a little. The sport would be way different, and people would appreciate that. As far as these judges go, I don't know. There's too much room for corruption. I don't say that they're all the judges are crooked, but when you see certain scores looking funny, there's a lot of stuff you don't see because believe it or not, I mean, there's a fight going on in the country every week, whether you see it or not. There's probably 5, 10 fights going on every week in the country. Um, and there's probably a whole lot of these fights where the judges are just being fair and square. Some of the judges might be being biased. Most judges are probably being somewhat biased. It's human nature. But I feel like there should be a system to check that human nature. Say, do your damn job. Leave the bias at the door. That's what I feel. That's how Teddy feels. And that's how I think any fight fan should feel. Because at the end of the day, you a person makes it their career to go and give punches and take punches to make stuff happen in their own life. They do it for money. And then when you set them back, you set their worth back, you do just because of a little whatever, whether it be incompetence or corruption or whatever, you're setting them back, and that's not fair. It's not cool. It's not. It's like it's like someone coming up to them and being like, you know what, we're gonna only allow you to judge the amateurs. And you're like, man, I've been judging for whatever. Like, no, you have to judge for free. You can't do it for per diem or pay or anything. Like, this is your last championship fight that you're judging. You might be able to work your way back up to it in 5 years. You're gonna judge the JOs down there, the children and the amateurs, if you want to still be a part of boxing. A lot, and for no good reason. You know what I mean? So it's not cool. Let me know what you think. It's your boy Lucky, aka your future favorite, aka Mr. Swag, aka all that good stuff. One of the realest around. I keep it realer than most.